3 of the finals of the Kiwi Challenge, brought to you by Facebook/Dota2 New Zealand. Possibly the final game of the night, with Dire taking out round 1 and round 2 against GD. GD looking like they're on their last legs. I've got my co-caster with me again, Anonymous. Say hi to the people out there.
Coco. Really, Coco?
Yet again.
Anyway, guys,
Yet again, they don't ban that Alchemist. It's gonna be Visage, it's gonna be Alchemist pick up for Diet. Every game, same MO, same tactic, same result.
Feng is just that good on the Alchemist.
Plays their strength carry in every format where he can play strength carry. If he can't play strength carry, I believe in one of the earlier rounds, he then played Vengeful Spirit.
10 seconds remaining.
In one of the earlier rounds?
Yeah, one of the earlier rounds, I think they played, I can't recall who they played against exactly. Oh, Ninjing or something. They played against one of the losing team bracket games, their second game that they played. They played a no strength team hero with only one carry and high damage, and they won in like 15 minutes. So Garden Designers choosing to pick up that Alchemist on their own team as a deny pick. Diet then falling into Gyro. We've seen them play Gyro a couple of times. It does put Feng into a position where he needs to pick out something else. It's likely that we're going to see a Silencer fill the slot here on the Diet team.
He might even pick up the Jakiro and go #1 there. He might run the Gyrocopter as a #1.
Yeah, I think Garden GD here, they're looking to basically ban out picks that they've seen them play and they know they play well. They've banned out the Bout Rider, the Nyx, the Clockwork. That was almost the lineup in an earlier match. But they're not banning out the supports as much as they should be. This is going to give Diet a lot of room to maneuver in terms of how they build their team.
Radiant team ban.
But GD have almost shown up their complete lanes already. Alchemist will more than likely be the farmer on the safe lane with Lone Druid as a solo.
Yeah, look, I think
whereas Diet can...
At this stage, Diet are probably beaming with confidence. Last game and the game before, they gave up their whole line without any surprises, and they took those games convincingly. So I don't think they're afraid of some kind of, you know, last pick, 5-pick reveal that's going to change the game.
But no, just saying that Diet can go more flexible with Visage and Gyrocopter than GD can with Alchemist and Lone Druid.
And they're choosing to ban out that Rubik again. They don't want Fresco to get that Rubik. I think that's the only real reason they're banning out that Rubik. I don't think it's a strategic play at all. I just think they don't want Fresco to play that Rubik again, because they saw that earlier match where, and I think he played it against them as well, where he basically carried as Rubik. No one choosing yet to ban out Queen of Pain, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Queen of Pain in one of these teams' lineups.
And since GD banned out the Puck, more than likely, since they have the first pick too, they'll pick up the Queen of Pain after Diet's ban right now, unless Diet ban out the Queen of Pain.
Diet choosing to ban out Juggernaut, not sure why they're banning to ban out Juggernaut. Perhaps they've seen some strategy from GD that revolves around an Alchemist.
Oh no, Juggernaut does very well with Lone Druid and an Alchemist in terms of pushing. Juggernaut's Healing Ward with the Bear and even Leshrac for that matter. Leshrac's Edict into Alchemist's Acid Spray, that helps a lot in pushing. So that was a sensible ban, I think.
GD really needing to basically draft the game of their life in order to have a chance. You know, they're on their last life. Diet beaming with confidence again, going to put that DK in the middle. Don't see DK filling any kind of 3 slot for a tri lane. I was going to do some technical stuff in the background. Go take over for about 5 minutes. Talk away.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, well, the Dragonite going mid, I guess that gives out Diet's lane a bit. Visage, Gyrocopter, +1 on the tri-lane up top, or they could even go aggressive on that tri-lane, depending on their last pickup. But Dragonite going mid is, I think, a sure shot right now. Unless they decide to farm him solo, which I don't think they will. Both teams haven't given up their solo lanes as of yet. Unless GD pick it up right now, I don't think Diet will either in this pick. They will go down to the last pick to reveal what their solo safe or long lane heroes would be. GD right now would be looking for a setup to the Leshrac stun, I suppose, unless they want to use Alchemist as the setup with the unstable concoction into the splitter from Leshrac. They would be looking for a setup, and Rubik and Shadow Demon have been taken out, so I guess setup wise there aren't many heroes left in the pool. Bane is an option though. We'll see if they want to go down that route.
And we're back. Not much movement since I was gone.
Yeah, they're still deciding on that pickup, whether they want to pick up the Bane right now. Because if you look at it, the setup to Leshrac stun, there aren't many heroes left in the pool to set up to Leshrac stun, because Rubik and Shadow Demon have been banned out by Diet.
Looking to pick up a Venom, possibly for their mid position there.
There you go.
Radiant team
I think it would be a Venomancer, Leshrac and Alchemist tri-lane, with Nyx Assassin, Gyrocopter and Visage in the opposition tri-lane, and Lone Druid offlane with Dragonite mid. Diet haven't shown up their long lane yet though, who will be going up against the Lone Druid.
And we see in this this lineup here, seems quite strong. Particularly with the Diet lineup, I'm favouring the Diet lineup, not only because I've won a lot of games in a row, but also because this lineup looks really strong. I'm really worried about GD's pull here. Perhaps they're in choke mode. Perhaps these two losses in a row have put them on the back foot and they're not thinking clearly. Venomancer, what role is Venomancer gonna fill?
Radiant team pick.
More than likely he will fill up the support, unless they want to surprise Dragonite mid and run Venomancer there. Venomancer is more than likely going to be a core now, with going up against Dragonite mid, Chen jungle and Leshrac supporting Alchemist.
Wow, and we see here that they've picked up Chen and Weaver. Again, the Weaver on the long lane for Diet. Again, I'm favouring Diet here. If I didn't know what team was playing which, I would still favour the Diet's pickup here, because those lineups of heroes are really strong. GD, I don't really know how well they play at Chen. If they have an amazing Chen player who can body block those amazing body blocks, who can time their hands of gods really well, then we could be in for a game 4. But you know, time will tell. Let's go to the game. Let's see how well these teams do in the final. It's possibly the last game of the night.
Prepare for battle!
So, what do you think the tri lanes are going to be?
For Diet, I'm pretty sure it will be a Visage, Nyx and Gyrocopter tri-lane, and judging by the way they're moving, it's more than likely going to be an aggressive one, with Chen in the jungle for GD and Leshrac supporting Alchemist in lane. And I think as soon as they saw the Chen pick up last, they decided that they're going to go aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if Diet had it in their mind that they're going to go into a defensive tri-lane with Visage, Nyx and Gyrocopter.
Here.
But
there's 5 men into the jungle here. This Lesh may be out of position.
30 seconds
Sees them,
to
he flee.
battle.
They're going to aggressively ward this jungle. There's nothing
they're
they can
going
do
to run
about
straight into it.
it. There's nothing they can do. Unless GD here take the opportunity to use that smoke that they've got to try and turn the tides. Nope. Gonna let it be. They're gonna say, hey, look, let the guys ward. We'll just counter ward. And they have counter wards on Gen, so they can do that.
The battle begins!
You can see here, as you said, they've got an Alchemist, they've got a Listrak, they've got a Venomancer in this trailer. Unusual combo there. I think they may have choked here. I think the Alchemist pick was really just to steal that from GD. It had nothing to do with the fact that they have a strong Alchemist build.
Denied.
Yeah. In the mid, we've got a bear. My God, what madness is this? We've got no one, and I say no one in the long lane. That leaves Weaver with complete free farm. What madness is this?
Last game, Weaver carried died to the victory even more so than the Alchemist and the Dragon Knight, and they're letting Weaver free farm again.
However, they are right-clicking down. They are putting a lot of pressure on this DK. He can't really use his strengths in this position. He is locked into the tower. Who else on the bottom lane? These guys are being much more aggressive. I think this is the game where they've decided, hey, look, let's just play the strange combo that we've had work successfully in the past. You know, F the fact that F the fact that this is our last chance to be in the game. Perhaps they're just wanting to have fun. But it seems to be working right. Look, the spectators. The comment is, WTF, what is this? I think what they're looking to do here is go for some kind of early game push, and then try and counter the Weaver lane. I think, you know, those in Viz here, they are countable with ward. You can see where they are, and if you've got enough stun, you can lock them down. But, you know, this GD team doesn't have any way to lock down this Weaver. So the free farm idea doesn't seem like a good idea to me. It seems like madness.
Unless Leshak hits the best split earth he's ever going to hit, locking down that Weaver is going to be a huge ask of the GD team.
Yeah, I'm actually looking. The build, if this Veno picks up wards early as his third pick for level, what they're going to try and do is use Eden, use Check, use those wards and just push down towers early. That's the only tactic I can see in mind that would work. Here we go, Chen getting into position now with the stunning Centaur. Is this the bag?
Again, the Centaur and the Leshak, their stuns aren't the most. They aren't guaranteed stuns. You need the Alchemist to hit his stun or Venomancer to hit his slow in order for the Centaur to reach even close enough to land his stun and Leshak to land the Split Earth. So that's going to be a tough ask of the GD team.
Yep, and as expected, Weaver uncontestingly just free farming. Mid lane, we have
User joined your channel.
Bear outperforming the Dragon Knight. And in the bottom lane, we just have chaos going here. I don't really understand what's happening with this 4-man bottom lane.
User left your channel.
With Chen there. I think this is a choke. I honestly, that's what I think's happened. They just didn't know how to react to a draft where they have to ban Alchemist, otherwise they lose. You know, both in all the games.
And I don't understand why they.
Oh, look at that! Backhand coming. And they're gonna saved by the splitter from Leshak. Go on, buddy. What were you saying?
No, I agree with you. Like, I don't know why they didn't ban out the Alchemist. It almost seemed like they were forced into the Alchemist pickup, and then they didn't really know what to do after that. So they just went for Venomancer
The red
and
mist
Chen
spreads
as
at
probably
Radiant's
one of
middle
the
tower.
favored heroes of one of the players.
This bear doing really well against this DK.
Axe
In terms
observes
of harassing,
carnage underway at Radiant's top tower.
the CS is pretty similar, but this DK really being forced back. You know, and the druid taking
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
taking advantage of. Never seen a druid mid. Perhaps this is some next level play that I'm not familiar with. No, and druid overcommitting, having to come back. And at the bottom, they've got a 4-man push on this bottom. 5-minute push to this. Can they get a 7-minute tower? This may go their way if they get a 7-minute tower, but my hope is not with it. This day.
That really has to go their way because Chen pickup, they really need to get those early pushes up to get the Chen into a commanding position, into a lead, and then he can just take it from there. They really need that tower for that to happen.
Radiant's top tower is under
Meanwhile,
attack.
in the middle, DK almost going down to a druid. Druid diving, using the bear to tank the damage from the tower, but not actually getting killed off, not getting a kill, but driving away that DK from it. Exactly as I called. That Venom has picked up wards for his 3rd level skill. They're going for early push on towers. Only tactic I can see that's viable on this stage is they need those early kills, early towers.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
The clock is against them. This Weaver
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
sitting at pretty good CS right now. At the 10-minute mark, he may even make a 60 or 70 odd CS. But maybe GD knows something that we don't know.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. The red mist spreads at Radiant's middle tower.
Oh wow, we're seeing this bottom lane in this next possibly position. Oh well, right click's going down onto Na'Vi, but he manages to get out. Gyro almost also going down. But no first blood yet. Like they're gonna try and push this yet again, go for another try. Not picking up any netta creeps. They're picking up the damage satire instead. Edict going down on the tower. They're gonna get this tower.
Dire's bottom tower is face down. Axe observes carnage underway.
Maybe the creep spawn didn't favor him. Maybe he couldn't find the centaurs or the troll warlords. But the satyrs are helpful in pushing the.
Wave.
They get the wave on the creep wave, and that does a considerable amount of damage.
Just picking up first blood.
Bottom tower is under attack. Axe observes carnage
TK
underway
fighting him under
at
the tower.
Radiant's top
Unfortunately,
tower.
the druid surviving on 7 HP.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We can see here in the 3rd camp here, for a while now though, they've had that creep that does the net. He now takes it, just now.
The red mist
Talking about this
spreads
creep.
at Radiant's middle tower.
This creep in my opinion is the best creep you can have with Chen. You can easily get ganks with this creep.
Yeah. The troll warlord really is. Unless you're trying to push down a tower where the bat, the cyclone coming out of the bat is an incredibly helpful skill. It does more damage than people give it credit for.
Now look, I'm looking at the graphs. Even with first blood, even with an early
is
tower,
under attack.
even if they get this tier 2 tower, Leia's still 1500 behind in XP and 1500 behind in X gold. This Weaver just getting so much free farm.
They really need to shut down the Weaver sooner or later, because it's surprising that Weaver's gotten the tier 1 tower almost as quickly as the Chen has. I think there was only a 2 or 3 minute difference between that. That's quite surprising, and that the Weaver can just go out of control from there. No matter how much farm they get up on the Alchemist and the Lone Druid, I don't think they'll be able to contest with a Gyrocopter, Dragonite, Weaver, Tricore.
Oh wow, out of position. Chen picked off with both a stun from Nyx and Visage's and now they're being pumped. Now they're being pumped. Black Cannon coming in, picking off the Alchemist.
Bottom tower is under attack. The
Rotation from this DK proving to be too much. Perhaps not a good missing call from the Druid, but perhaps just a better play from Dire.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The spectator chat full of comments about the picking strategy. I think they had a strategy. I just don't think it's a very good one.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. If Axe was a tower, he would never fall.
Weaver getting that tier 2 tower. Yeah. I'm pretty sure now with the Weaver sitting at 74 CS at the 11-minute mark, and the closest person is almost half his CS. We're looking at a very early game.
I just noticed that Weaver even got the tier 2. The GD couldn't get the tier 2 down bot. Chen got caught out of position and died. And even mid right now, Alchemist was picked off. I don't think they'll be able to trade the tier 1 itself. Even if they get it, I don't think that'll be a worthy enough trade for the Weaver free farm and the damage he's gotten down on the tier 3s.
Man, this is all going downhill pretty quickly. That's a dead bear. No, the bear escaped. Just look, the graph tells a story. It's 12 minutes in. There's a 4,000 XP gap difference. That's only going to grow. It has slightly plateaued, but there's also a 4,000 gold difference, and that's going to equate into something like a mech early game.
I just noticed that Lone Druid has about 1900 gold. I just hope he doesn't pick up a Hand of Midas, because this game is going to finish before he even completes the next item after Hand of Midas.
Yeah, he needs to basically rush himself for Radiance, otherwise they're not going to have a chance. And Weaver just casually tanks all the damage, thinking he can escape, but his chance to escape blocked by both the Edict and the
bottom tower is under attack.
Weaver, having now completed his lane, is now just roaming around and picking off people.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
even
attack.
if the Lone Druid completes the Radiance, I don't think he'd do as much damage to Dragonite, Weaver, and Gyrocopter once they tank up. And even the Visage with his armor coming from the passive, I don't think they'll be able to do enough damage in a team fight to actually rush that Radiance.
Yeah, we're looking.
And even the Nyx Assassin's Radiance into Carapace just stuns the Lone Druid. I think. It does, doesn't it?
Oh wow. Bear's going down.
Do you know if it does?
Gyro's going down. Veno and Alchemist probably going to go down. No. 2 for 1.
Veno should.
This is not going the way of GD. Oh, wow.
The Visage had complete charges on his nuke. I don't know why he didn't throw it out on the gen on the one man, so he would have killed him.
I'm expecting GG to come out very shortly. They took a game. They had a strategy. It's clearly not paid off. I don't think they're going to torture themselves much longer. They're going to go for, they can't see the graphs that we can see, but they're experienced players. They kind of know how the game's going to
Radiant's middle tower is under
I think
attack.
if they suffer another substantial team loss, they're just going to call GD.
And considering how far ahead Diet are, I don't think that substantial team loss would be far away. Possibly the fight at the tier 2 mid, if Diet decide to push through.
No, this is possibly going to be less than a 20-minute game.
Radiant's bottom
I mean,
tower
I'll eat my
has
hat if that's
fallen.
not the case. There's
Tend
some
to your
amazing players
wounded,
coming,
or put
but I'm
them
just
out of
not
their
seeing
misery.
the amazing play synergy with this lineup from GD. I think, as I said before,
Radiant's middle tower
I think they
has
choked.
been denied.
They just didn't know how to deal with our
Even
lineup
if-
with the Alchemist in it.
But even if they have any hope of getting amazing plays, as you said, out of their Alchemist and Lone Druid, they're not going to do that grouped up as 5.
Visage
they're
just
not that far ahead.
nuking down the Alchemist. DK unfortunately succumbing to all that focus team fight, but with a buyback, 3 for 1,
Double kill.
4 for 1.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bear all out of position on his
Yeah,
own.
the GG wouldn't be far away.
Yeah,
Dire's middle tower is
If-
under attack.
if I was sitting on GD's camp, I'd be
Axe
like,
observes
here we go.
carnage
No,
underway at Radiant's
if I was
top
sitting in
tower.
GD's camp, I'd be thinking, hey
Dire's
guys,
middle tower is under attack.
I'd be saying, hey guys, you made a mistake.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Gyro looking to pick off the spear. If he can get.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, what? Did I just read Feng in game
No,
chat?
someone's trolling. You notice he has a slightly different bracket.
Ah, there you go.
And here we go. Here comes that substantial team loss I was just talking about. Alchemist down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chen, the Shrek going down. They're just dropping like fly. Yeah. And as
The
someone
breed
said,
fire from DK nearly killed everyone.
Killing spree.
Bear going down.
Killing spree.
Surely this is GG.
Please. Dominating.
Surely this is the end of the
Radiant's
challenge.
middle tower is under attack.
Lone Druid DCing from the game. GG called. GG called. Not even a 20-minute game. And that is the final of the New Zealand Dota event. Victory going to the flawless plays all the way through. What are your thoughts?
They just, even though they didn't get the Alchemist in the final game, they just completely stomped GD. Their picks,
Radiant's
their
middle
overall
tower is
execution
under
of their
attack.
strategy was much better than GD. Although I think GD gave up before the draft even began. I mean, after they picked up the Alchemist and the Venomancer, the Chen, the Leshrac, I guess that was quite evident.
Yeah.
The final game was almost a formality.
Yeah, like I said, the I think it was a choke pick. I think they went into that game thinking they can't have Alchemist. We should take Alchemist as the deny pick, but didn't really think about how they were going to structure their team around that Alchemist. And subsequently, they've lost the final, coming second place. That's nothing to scoff at. They've done really well. They've beaten out all these top teams. They've made it all the way to the podium position. Second place is nothing really to laugh at because it's hard yards. But unfortunately, great work for Diet. They've taken out the championship, two of the Dota championships for New Zealand in a row, and that was the Series 1 of the Dota 2 Kiwi Challenge. I want to thank I think it's Jim and the guys, or D2NZ, for all their work. A lot of people probably don't realise that organising an event and putting everything together, even if you think it is quite amateurish, it's just a lot of hard work. You're doing all of this just for love. You're not doing it for money. You're not doing it for recognition. But I just want to be a big shout out to those guys who helped organise this event, because without it, we wouldn't have something great to watch. Again,